Hey, what's up guys? It's Quita from At Home with Quita. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you're not new, thank you so much for coming back to join me for another video. Today's video is really exciting. You guys have been asking, or a lot of you have been asking about my ministry planner, how I do that, how I plan for that, what's that all about. And so I decided on this video to kind of set up my ministry planner for 2019. It's something that I newly implemented, a new system that I implemented. I didn't typically have a planner for my ministry, but I decided to try to organize a little bit better so that I could be more effective. And so on this video, I'm going to be kind of setting that up a little bit. And then I'm also going to show you how I plan for that. So if you're interested in that, make sure to stick around. And I hope that you will consider subscribing to my channel and also giving me a thumbs up and turning on that notification bell so you don't miss any videos. So without further ado, if you want to see how I'm going to set up my ministry planner for 2019, make sure to stick around. All right, guys, so these are all of the supplies that I gathered that you're going to need if you want to set up a ministry planner of your own. This is the planner that I'm using for 2019, which is the Life of the Party planner, or Life is a Party, one or the other. I did a flip through of this planner on my channel, I believe. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. So I love this planner. Very vibrant and bright. Makes me so happy. Says Adventures Ahead. It's got a little rose gold foil on the front. So I love this planner. So this is perfect for my ministry planner. And so I've got it partially set. Well, not really set up, but I am going to keep all the months in here. So I'm not going to Franken plan or anything. I'm just going to add a couple of things that I think is going to make it better. And I did actually do a spread in September because I wanted to start using this September, but I didn't use it in September. This was the only week I used it for. And so I really want to focus on implementing it for 2019. And so I think it's going to work out great because this one week I used it, I just felt better in the ministry and I felt more productive, and I don't know, it's something about it just really helped me. So this is a spread, and it was actually a part of my Happy Planner Squad project. So some of you saw this on the Happy Planners Instagram. And so this is kind of how I'm going to use it, but I'm going to talk about that more towards the end of the video. I just wanted to show you this spread really quick. So when I get to September, if I'm still in this planner and if I haven't switched to a different planner for my ministry planner, then I'll have to purge this out and continue moving forward, and I'll be missing a week. So maybe I'll pop something in, a piece of paper or something like that, to make up for that week. Otherwise, there's nothing else planned in here. And so I can officially start in January. And I also went ahead and decorated my month partially, put my cart witnessing there on Fridays, and then reminded myself to turn in my ministry time. And so I'm going to write some other things here to make it functional. And this pretty much is going to stay in my ministry bag. But I'll pull it out at the beginning of every month. And then, of course, when I'm out in the ministry, I'll have it in my bag and I can refer to it and write things in, which again, you'll see later exactly how I use it. So you're going to need the planner of your choice. And everybody's ministry is different. For me, my ministry consists of going out, talking to people about the Bible, of course, you know, whether it be door to door or informally at the grocery store or wherever the case may be, just encouraging people through the scriptures and letting them know about the hope we have for the future. So that is what my ministry consists of. And so that's the planner I'll be using. I also need a pen loop, of course, because we need to have a pen in here. And right now I just have it in my bag, and it hasn't worked out that well having it that way, although my ministry bag does have slots. And maybe if I remember, I'll show you at the end of this video my ministry bag, just in case you're interested. And so I'm gonna like having this even more because I did go out in the ministry today and I was like, where's my pen? And I did find it in my bag, but I feel like this is gonna be a better setup. So of course, a pen loop, and this is from Amazon. I love these pen loops. They are a multi-pack. I do have the link in my description box. I know a lot of you guys ask about this. I love these. I love a really good pen loop. Happy Planner also has pen loops as well, so those may work for you, and they are more readily available to grab from the hobby store. But I love these, so I am going to be ordering more of these because I think you just need to have them on hand just in case. I'm also going to be adding one of these folders here, the adhesive pocket folders, which is from the Faith collection from Happy Planner. And then I am also going to be adding a snap-in pocket folder. I have some jotted down paper, fill paper, which is I guess quarter sheets or maybe half sheets because they're for the mini Happy Planner. And then I've got a pocket folder here. I also have some more fill paper, and I'm going to snap those in. I'm not going to be doing my fate planning out of this planner, but I feel like I can repurpose these and use them for something else, maybe to write in my presentation, you know, what I want to share for that day, or also write in an encouraging scripture I want to share, maybe 4 scriptures. I'm not sure how I'm going to use this yet, but I know that it can be functional for the ministry. I also have more loose leaf paper that I'm going to stick in the back. I went ahead and pulled this because I want to grab this flag here, and then I also want to grab the sticky notes out of here. And I do feel like I wish I had some of the dashboards, but I don't have any dashboards. I'm sure I probably can find one somewhere, but the Faith Planner collection didn't have many dashboards. So maybe I'll grab this and maybe trim it down to size, or I'll figure something out for my dashboard so that way I can easily get to today. So I'm not really going to worry about that right now, but that is something that I'll need to plan for the future. And then lastly, I grabbed the planner patches so that way I can stick one somewhere, you know, throughout my planner, make it look cute. So that's all I have to make this planner work for me. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm excited about this, and you know what, this is not going to fit, so I'll probably end up grabbing a smaller one, so that way I can put that in. And what I'll use that for is just, you know, things I have to turn in, you know, random, just things I want to stick in there, who knows. So I'm going to first go ahead and put this on. I'm going to pull this out, and this I'm going to use for like slips. You know, some of you may not know what that is, but like if we need to follow up with someone, if someone's, you know, not at home slips that I need to turn in, I will put those in here after they're used. What I typically do is grab a whole bunch of them, punch them, and put them in my planner. And so once I write on them, then I'll pull them out, put them in here so I can remember to turn them in. And so that's what this will be for. So hopefully that'll fit. So I'm just gonna stick this right on here. And I suppose I could do it this way too, but I feel like the discs are gonna obstruct me being able to easily maneuver this. And I've never had a problem. I do have another planner with it set up this way, and nothing's ever fallen out. So there we go. All right, so let's snap it back in. All right, perfect. Okay, so I can easily take the forms, which are about this size, and just tuck them right in here, and I'll be good to go. So let's go ahead and put our pin loop on the back. And I like to sometimes put the pin in there just so I can see what I'm working with as far as distance. And I like to close it so I can make sure it's in the right place. All right. I think that's good. All right, perfect. There we go. So that pin is going to be perfect in there to help me to be able to easily grab for one and write down what I need to write down. So I'm also going to put this filler paper in here, and I think I'm going to put all filler paper in the back because I think that's going to be the best location, and then I'll just reach for it and put it in whatever month I need to put it in. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab the pocket folder, and I could also put random things in the pocket folder as well, which I think I'm going to put in the front. Or actually, should I put in? I'm going to put it in the back, just so I have one in the front and one in the back. And I'm not quite sure what I'm going to put in here yet, but I'm sure I'll find something. Okay, so put that in the back, and then let's grab a few sheets of this fill paper. Just a few. I love these. And so make sure to give me a like and comment below and let me know if you want to see more ministry plan with me's. I do my faith plan with me's on Thursday, but if you want to see like actual ministry plan with me's, make sure to comment below and let me know if that's something that you want to see, and I will make that happen. Okay, so we've got all the fill paper in there, so I want to go ahead and open up this and pull out what I need. So I need that. For the time being, I'll use that to easily get to the page I need to get to. And I definitely want some sticky notes. Can't have a setup without sticky notes. All right, so what I'll do is I'll go to January because that's when we're gonna officially start. And I will put this clip on the monthly. So cute. All right, and then we'll go ahead and, I think I'm gonna put these in the month so that way when I need to pre-plan or anything like that, I can easily grab for these and they'll already be here. All right, perfect. Is that it? So I don't think I'm gonna put this in only because it's already bulky. Yeah, it's already bulky enough, and so I don't wanna make it too bulky. And I don't think I need another pocket. I think I'm good on that. And so lastly, I wanted to add some of these in here or on the cover somewhere to make it even cuter. So I am going to pull that. All right, so there's the cover. Again, I had to put that on there just to make it look even cuter. And then when we open up, we've got the pocket folder here that says give it all to God. And then I can easily get to the page where I'm at because again, I don't have a dashboard in here just by this little clip here at the top with the bow on it. And so I went ahead and clipped the pages together because I'm not sure if I'm gonna use the dashboard yet. I don't think I'm gonna use the dashboard yet for this ministry planner. We'll see how it all works out, but I just clipped those two pages together so I can easily get here. Added some sticky notes, went ahead and kind of decorated my first month, January, with my cart witnessing schedule, and then also to remind myself to turn in my time. Then we've got all of the months here. And so when we flip to the back again, we've got a section for all of our filler paper, and I already had some in here. And so I can easily pull for that. And then we've got a pocket folder and of course my pin loop, which is gonna be just perfect having it there. And so let me show you again September and kind of talk you through how I'm going to be using it. So this is how the spread looked for September. Again, it was very functional. So what I do on the left hand side is I put a couple of scriptures that I want to share, and so those scriptures are indicated here at the top as well. And so I try to research that before, you know, on maybe Sunday or Monday before I start my week, just so I know where I'm going. I have a little box here at the bottom with my goal for the week. How much time do I want to get in? How much time do I want to spend in the ministry? I like to have a goal because I think goals are good and they're important. And so I like having that there, and hopefully I exceed the goal. And then on the first two days here, are not my ministry days, so I use that for decor and also to maybe writing a third scripture, or if I need more space for one of the other scriptures like I did here. I had lots of space for Revelation 21:3 and 4, but not that much space for James 1:13. Actually, I don't know. I don't know why I did that, because that looks like a separate scripture. Yeah, because that's 1 Peter 5:7. So I broke it down a little bit differently over here, but this section is going to be for the scripture I want to share for that week. And then these 2 days are going to be just for decor, and then also just whatever random things I want to put there because I don't want that space to be empty. And then I also had a spot down here for videos to share. We do have videos in our app, and we have tons of things out there that we can share with people to encourage them. And so I like to know which videos I'm going to share. I like to know what I'm going to do for the week, basically. And so when we get to Wednesday, that is one of my ministry days, I like to have the scripture that I'm going to share. Then I like to have a place for calls, which are just, you know, people you want to revisit that you've already talked to. And then also any, you know, people I meet that may have been encouraged and may want to talk further. I like to write those in as well to remind myself to transfer them to my app, because I do have a My Time app for my Apple, for my iPhone, and so I like to transfer those there so that way I have them out of the book and digital format as well, and I can easily refer to those. And so I like having this space here for that, which of course I didn't write it in for some reason. I must have wrote it on a separate paper. I just put it directly in the app. That's probably what I did. And then I have my schedule here. What are my hours? My hours for Wednesday were 9:30 to 1:30. And then the bottom here is for me to write in the total amount of time. So I'll have the total amount for those days. And then hopefully it's more than the goal. And then I can enter that time into the app as well. And I'll know like how much time I have for the month to submit. And then again, Thursday is not my day, but I do want to practice my presentation or what I'm going to say to those who I meet. I want to make sure I know what I'm going to say. I know what I'm going to talk about. So I'll probably have a practice day on Monday and a practice day on Thursday because those days are kind of broken up. And it's not like a formal practice. It's just kind of meditating on some things to see like what I want to share, what will have the most effect on people's heart, so that they can be encouraged, and that is my whole goal. So I put a little coffee cup and I put the word practice. Most of these stickers are from the Faith Warrior sticker book, and then also from the Supermom sticker book, like the wording is from Supermom sticker book. And then we come to Friday, which is a ministry day, broken down the same way as Wednesday. So scripture that I want to share, Revelation 21:3-4. The calls that I want to return to for that day are written in here, or any people I encounter that have been encouraged that want to, of course, take the conversation further. I'm all about that. So I like to write those in here before transferring them to the app. Then I have my schedule, same schedule, 9:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. My time here at the bottom, total time, because sometimes I go over this time frame and sometimes I don't, depends on the day. And so I like to put the total here at the bottom. And so I pretty much break my days down the same way. And then for Sunday, I've got place for more decor. Then sometimes I may want to do letter writing, or I may want to do phone witnessing, or different sorts of you know, facets of my ministry. I like to write in here if I want to, you know, get more time in for that week, take it further, I can do that. Or just to remind myself of something that I want to do, I like to put that in on Sunday. So some of these columns are just really for reminders, and some are for function in terms of the days I go out in the ministry. So I like to have a variation of both. And so this format has worked out for me, or at least it worked out for that week that I did use it. And so this will continue for 2019 unless I see the need to change something else, in which I'll do that. And so I love having a ministry planner. Again, I'm so glad that I adopted it or implemented it for my lineup for 2019. And so hopefully you guys have been encouraged by this video, and maybe you'll implement one for yourself. But that is it for this video, guys. So I have it all set up and I'm ready to go for 2019. So hopefully you will set yours up as well if it's a part of your life, if you do go out in the ministry, or if you have some sort of ministry where you encourage people, where you talk to people about the Bible to help them to see, certain benefits, and, to talk about the hope that we have for the future, because there's a great hope. And so I don't really talk too much about my ministry and faith too much on my channel, because I just feel like I don't want to be pushy. I have my own beliefs, and so do you, and some people are turned off by that. So I try not to talk about it too much on this platform, but I definitely wanted to share this with you because I've had so many people ask me about it, and if it encourages one person, then I feel good about that. That is my whole objective here. If one person is encouraged, if one person is helped and benefited, then I feel good about it. And so lastly, I just wanted to share with you really quickly my ministry bag. I purchased this bag online. It is getting really warm, but it has lasted me a long time. That is the front and that is the back. So there's several pockets here. So this planner literally just slips right into this pocket and I'm good to go. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Hopefully you got a little bit of inspiration, found maybe something you want to implement and use in your planner, and you'll give me a thumbs up for this video, and also consider subscribing to my channel, and you will catch me on the next video, in which case I'll see you then.